and will. And we're the Bro Bits. Ow, 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 ow.
Gosh. Welcome back to Bro Bits.
Hot.
Oh, crap. Hot. Oh,
I was gonna say you're smoking, but I realized it was your charm.
oh no. Okay. All right. Just break it. Just break it. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God.
All right, come at me with your wrecking ball.
Oh, more
All
neon
right.
tubes.
That just seems horribly painful.
I mean, seriously, if you've ever, like, changed the light bulb or anything, you know that, like...
You give it a couple seconds.
Yeah, you, like, wait a bit, because it's going to be hot to the touch. Not to mention, these neon lights are on all the time.
Have you ever changed fluorescent light bulbs right after they had been on?
No, I haven't.
It burns.
Fluorescent light bulb? Oh, I guess I have. Yeah.
I meant, like, the long stick bulbs.
Yeah, that sucks.
I don't like them.
Whoa. Not wanting to move to the next area.
The camera fights you in this game almost as much as the camera in Ocarina of Time.
I'm really scared if I let one of those cars drop with my bottles that it won't count as a bottle breaking, even though it's falling to its death. So he goes straight
Sly, catch me!
He goes straight to bottle heaven. But
he doesn't help you open the safe first. He just goes.
He just leaves. But
I feel like I forgot something back in the world of the living.
Yeah. Oh well. Wait, where am I supposed to go from here?
Just like in bottle heaven, they get filled up with root beer and cream soda.
Yeah, drinks from 7 Heaven.
7 Up. I wouldn't want 7 Up in heaven.
Yeah, I feel like that's a really...
I mean, unless I'm really, really sick.
I feel like that's a purgatory kind of drink.
Well, I mean, if 7 Up ever watches this, I guess we're never getting a brand deal with them.
Like 7 Up's like, wow, look at this new show called Bro Bits. I'm really enjoying it. It's like, I feel like 7 Up's a purgatory drink. It's like, well, screw you too, guys. Like,
wait.
We're hard on our drink. Screw you.
I don't hate it.
Yeah,
just...
exactly. That's why I didn't call it a hell drink. I mean, it's...
Well, you know what is a hell drink?
It's, what?
Tab.
Mr. Pip.
Tab.
That's my
Do you mean not Dr. Pepper?
Do you mean the Dr. Pepper that didn't get his license, you know?
The Dr. Pepper who dropped out of med school to start his own soda brand?
Honestly, I don't like... I could not like Mr. Pip less. Just because it tries to be Dr. Pepper, and that makes me mad.
Especially since it's not.
Dr. Pepper's my favorite drink. How dare they?
Oh, you guys have no idea.
Oh my gosh. My love of Dr. Pepper you're talking about?
Yeah.
Oh, most definitely. No one knows.
I know.
No one knows how... I mean, you do, yeah, but no one else knows how...
What?
Oh.
Is that like them preventing fall damage?
Yes.
So you gotta go all the way back down, then all the way back up.
Well, yeah, I think... Yeah, I do.
Slug life.
Let me jump off here. Yeah. Hey, it's Muggshot.
It's Moo.
It's just spelled differently.
It looks like Mushu Gaipan.
I don't know.
AKA Eddie Murphy's character out of Mulan.
I don't think this was supposed to drop as low as it did, but that was actually very helpful. Yeah, definitely. Wait, where was that last 2 bottles?
Well, you gotta use your Otacon. I mean, Banakukan.
Shush.
I'm sorry. Every time that they talk like that, I think of MGS.
Oh, crap. I knew I should have, like, walked around this thing, but I didn't think they were behind the tires. Jeez.
Evidently, these dogs really like their tires.
I think I can climb up the wrecking ball, so let's do that instead.
Did it come in like a wrecking ball?
Stop. Just stop.
Stop right there. You can't keep going, because
one thing I wanted to talk about from the last episode, besides our Kirby discussion that we need to have.
Oh yeah, we will continue that in a moment.
Yes, but Banjo-Kazooie, I mean, I already said this, but I want to just reiterate, whatever the word I'm looking for is.
Pasteurize the reiteration.
Sure, yes. But the point is that the first game had a bunch of complicated moves that you had to learn to beat the game. Not only did Banjo-Kazooie remember those moves in the second game, which made a ton of sense, because why would characters forget their moves from game to game? But it was like, hey, did you play the first game? Yes. So do you want these basic tutorials? No. And you just continued along, like it was just a continuation of the first game. That's really smart. More games should do that. But
Oh, how about Gruntilda being a skeleton in a jar head?
I love that too.
No, wait, that was Nuts and Bolts, wasn't it?
Yeah,
That was actually really clever character design.
Yeah,
But, you know, oh, you got the decoy.
Yeah, this is like one of my favorite moves.
Yeah, but my thing about Nuts and Bolts is it gets such a bad rap. Wow. That is not a decoy in my book. That is a silhouette.
So lifelike.
I mean, if you're fooled by silhouettes, I guess, you know.
Literally, if you put it down, any enemy in the nearby area will go after it.
I was like the masks and stick it to the man.
Basically.
I love that.
Oh, so...
now you don't have fall damage.
That's so stupid.
Rigged.
If I hadn't grabbed that rope, I wouldn't have taken fall damage. Because there is no fall damage in this game. It doesn't exist. So anyway.
I'm so confused. It's like they put a kill plane right there and only right there, and then there's a hole in the kill plane.
Exactly. The only reason they have it there is because they needed you to be able to get through the wrecking ball area. But once you make the wrecking ball area, there's no reason to like...
Go back, I guess. Unless you missed a bottle that you want to go get.
Yeah, there's no
reason. In which case, you know, keep playing the game.
I'm going to do it again, I guess. Where do I need to be to throw these keys? Oh, never mind.
I was gonna say maybe.
Usually there's a plate you need to stand on.
I was gonna say maybe Sly Cooper just wants to sit on the couch.
Oh, Yo, Sly Cooper.
Ah, boy.
One thing I kind of like in the second and third game that they did, in this first game, right, you hear about the bosses, you deal with all their minions, but you don't deal with the bosses themselves until the very end. But in the second and third game...
Oh, boy. Are you just gonna punch him right in the back of the throat?
I'm so... Yeah. Boom, boom, boom.
Gag reflexes.
Oh, wait. Hold on a second.
It's like when you need to throw it, but you can't.
What? My boys have been yapping about some big mysterious dude running around cracking skulls and this is it? You're the monkey wrench in my operation? Some scrawny rat with a stick. Alright.
He's not the smartest, and actually his character gets bumped up stereotypically like 20 notches in the third game.
Oh, they come back in the third game?
He comes back in the third game.
What about the frog? Raleigh doesn't
basically dead. Characters that come back. This guy comes back in the third game, as well as not the boss of the next world, but the world after that. He comes back in the third game as well, just on different sides of the spectrum.
Let's rock.
So wait, he's evil. He's still evil,
Yep.
But the other guy is really, really smart.
The other guy's really good, but yes.
Oh, he turns good?
Yes, he does.
Interesting.
Crap. Oh, man.
I do like this mechanic of the mirrors and the crystals. I've always liked it, though.
It's really...
But Sonic Boom did it very poorly, and it made me upset. But
yeah, they did.
Oh, come on, Caleb. You gotta put some oomph into it.
It's a timing thing, man.
Don't patronize me, bro. Come on.
Beautiful gun is this.
It didn't even like... The thing about this boss battle that kind of makes me smile and laugh is like you do this like mechanic of like turning on this like heat ray or whatever, basically, like magnetizing the crap out of the light. Oh, dadgummit.
Uh-oh.
But it doesn't even do damage to him.
At least now a game over isn't as detrimental, right?
Right. I mean, yeah, honestly, we've gotten to this point, so we would just start back here, so it shouldn't be an issue. The point is that doing this...
He looks so awkward, running around like that.
He is super awkward. You should see him in the third game. He actually makes like, he's like running around town like on his fists. It's just like,
Mongo no have friends.
You are way too fast for the things you're doing right now.
Muggshot have no friends.
Muggshot lonely. Oh crap. Oh crap.
I don't
oh,
feel sorry for him anyway.
Come back, bang.
You have giant arms. Why don't you just punch the fox? Or the
raccoon.
Oh. Insult to injury.
Insult to, it really is insult.
Game over. Try again. Yeah, sure. Why not?
Yeah, sure. I'll give it over.
Get another 5 lives.
It didn't even like put me back in the main menu or any. It didn't like inconvenience me at all.
It was just like, hey, do you want to go again?
Dadgummit.
It's like, no, why not?
The problem with this game, okay, it's not a problem with this game. Honestly, like, I'm just okay.
You're really dropping the ball, I think, is what it is.
I need you to talk for me during this battle because I'm being careless. But basically, I just want to say that this game isn't impossibly hard. Most of the deaths that you deal with in this game you feel like they're your fault. Like, it's not unfair.
Oh, so it's like the Mega Man quality games. I guess games that do that very well, Mega Man. I think the Donkey Kong games, personally, I liked it. How they, very, very tight controls, but holy crap was the level design insanely hard.
You cannot play the first Donkey Kong Country without dying
at least once.
Multiple. Okay, well, yeah.
I've seen people make no death runs though, and it's hilarious. Though speedrunners spend, Lord knows how many hours a day playing those games.
Seriously.
And
they dedicate their lives to those games, really.
But they get paid to do it, and I think that's awesome that they get to do that.
I gotta use these lights as a shield.
It's living the dream for me. I'm not getting paid for this yet. I don't think we will anytime soon.
I mean, hopefully one day. But
maybe one day, and
crap.
If we do, we can dedicate so much more time to it. I'm fairly sure we'd have more episodes coming out because by then we owe it to everybody that wanted us to, be content makers on YouTube.
Yeah, seriously. Do you know one thing that like I'm really excited for, but it sounds super cheesy for me to say out loud?
What?
One thing oh crap, I hate this game. Oh crap, well...
Wow.
Oh,
you had a charm.
Oh, thank God.
The game took pity on your soul.
Oh. I couldn't remember why I hated this part. It's like, I seem to be safe. Why do I hate this part? Because if I'm not careful...
He shoots you or the mirrors.
Oh crap, they gave me enough time. Okay.
You're slow. You're alright.
Well, I thought, like, I needed to, he homes in on you, so I thought maybe I need to, like, let him shoot at one of these empty spots, and then, like, I'd be fine. But honestly, if I'd waited any longer, I would...
He would have straight up killed you.
Let me wait it for a second.
I do like the acrobatic elements to this game. It's really interesting to watch.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. It was the first game as a kid that really made me feel like just so much more cooler, stronger, like definitely the feel I got when I played my first Assassin's Creed game. Just kind of that feel of like giving the dog a bone.
This old man came working out only his arms and nothing else.
This old man just skipped leg day.
Who needs leg day when you can walk on your arms?
Oh, so right now he's talking about Ms. Ruby, which is the alligator counterpart of the team who focuses in voodoo and dark magic.
Hey, Tennessee Kid Cooper.
I freaking love Tennessee Kid Cooper. Besides the fact that the Tennessee Kid Cooper of the fourth game looks nothing like this. He's like my favorite ancestor, like by far.
Is he really like Southern or something?
Southern, and I love every second of it. He's like, "Shoot, kid, what are you doing around here?" And I'm like,
You look like me.
And you're like, you slide on rails, and you're like shooting your guns, and it's like, oh my God, I love it so much.
And so you're
in the Thievius Raccoonus, you saw in that picture how he had like a cane, right?
Yeah, and a pistol.
He had a cane and a pistol, where basically in the fourth game, they give him two tiny canes that like work as pistols.
That's so cool.
And Sly's like, wait, I thought you had like a shotgun cane. He's like, yeah, well, I did when I rode the Thievius Raccoonus, but when I passed on the Thievius Raccoonus, I actually traded him in for these bad boys. And I'm like, that actually kind of works. Like, just because he rode in the Thievius Raccoonus didn't mean he wrote it like at a certain point of his life.
Did he go from being like the Tennessee Kid to the Tennessee Man eventually?
No, just Murray. I love you so much. What is he playing? I want that. Like,
it looks like a Sega Dreamcast.
It really does.
I mean, I'm looking at mine right now, and it's just like the controller looks nothing like it. It looks like a PlayStation 1 controller.
Yep.
With the Sega Dreamcast console.
All right, next time on Brobits, we'll be playing
like
my least favorite world in this game.
Okay.
Miss Ruby's Haunted Swamp.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
I gotta go to the bathroom.
All right.